Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you're connecting from. For those of you that might not know me, my name is Antonio Sangio, and I practice and teach introspective hypnosis. Today is December 31st, 2021, and here where I live in the United States, we still have a few hours before the new year starts. So I want to take this opportunity to wish you a happy new year, hoping that in 2022 you're able to complete all your projects and that we keep evolving in this school that we call planet Earth. Thinking of all the things that took place during 2021 and considering the situation with the pandemic, why carry unnecessary baggage to a new year, which is going to make it just more difficult for us, and it's going to anchor us in time, not allowing us to keep evolving. If you have been watching my videos that my clients were kind enough to allow me to share with you, you'll notice that every time they faced a difficult situation, a traumatic event, a challenging event, the issue was not actually what happened. This is not what made it so challenging or so traumatic. The issue was how they felt when that was taking place, the emotions. Remember that in this planet, we spirits, when we're incarnated in these planets, we come here to do something that we cannot do in the spirit form, which is learn through emotions, learn through experiencing love and fear and sadness, all these emotions, right? So if you think about it, nothing happens by chance. Whenever we face a challenge, there's something that our soul needs to learn. As a matter of fact, those challenges begin in our family. Our family is our first school. We choose our parents. We choose where we're going to reincarnate based on what we need to learn. So whenever you see in your life that there's something that repeats over and over and over like a pattern, stop for a moment. That means that your soul needs to learn something from it. And the solution is not to run away. The solution is not to just turn your back to it and try to think that it doesn't, try to pretend that it doesn't exist. But it's the opposite. Embrace the situation, allow your soul to experience and learn whatever it's supposed to learn from it. The same way, a lot of people want to know in the sessions, what is it that they're supposed to learn? What is their mission? What is my goal? How am I doing? So if you want to know what you're supposed to learn, you actually don't need a session. You actually don't need to go in a trance in order to get that information. I just want you to think of all the situations that you face. We already spoke about the patterns, but also think of what is the most difficult thing for you to deal with. For some people will be forgiveness. For some other people will be acceptance. For some others will be letting go, right? So what is it that is the most difficult for you to do? That's what we need to work on. That is our lesson. So during this year, considering the situation with the pandemic and the lockdowns and all this madness that is going around the world, which is, believe it or not, is giving us a chance to learn something new, to work on ourselves. It would be a good idea, as I said, to start the new year with that extra baggage. So why don't we do an exercise? Let's see if you're able to get rid of that baggage, to start at least, the beginning of the year with renewed energy and purpose. Okay? So let's do this exercise with me. I want you to find a comfortable place where you want to sit down or lie down. Be comfortable. I'll give you a couple of seconds while you find this place, And as you're doing that, I want you to start thinking of something that has affected you, either during 2021 or maybe even before then. Because we're affected by things that happen today, yesterday, during our teenage years, or childhood, or even the time in the womb, or past lives. Our soul doesn't understand time. For our soul, everything is happening now. That's why whenever we face an event that we were not able to process at the physical, emotional, and mental level, our soul gets trapped in that moment. In other words, for our soul, even though that event took place when we were 5 years old, for our soul, that is still happening. And every time we face a similar event or a similar emotion, we're going to be triggered. And we're going to react like a 5-year-old. Why? Because part of us is trapped in that experience. So think of something that was a challenge, that was traumatic, or something that was sad to you. Now I just want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and now just take a deep breath. Hold it and count 1 and breathe out slowly. Very good. And don't worry, there's no trance, there's no hypnosis. This is just a mental exercise. Take another deep breath and hold it 1, 2 and breathe out slowly. Very good. Take another deep breath. Hold it 1, 2, 3 and breathe out slowly. Now one more time. Take another deep breath. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4 and breathe out. And one last time. Take another deep breath. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and breathe out slowly. Very good. Now just breathe normally. And I want you to think of that challenging, traumatic, or sad event that you had to face during any time of your life, right? Very good. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And as I count, I want you to go back, travel in time and space to that event. When I get to 1, you will be there. You will be able to remember, allow your body to feel whatever it's supposed to feel. 5. Back in time. 4, 3, back in time. 2 and 1. You are there now. Allow yourself to remember. I want you to understand what is happening. Become aware of what is happening. Maybe somebody else is involved in that memory. I want you to become aware and allow your body to feel. Go through the experience again. But this time, as you're going through the experience, I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, as you're going through this event, I want you to think of the most difficult moment of that event. Think of it. Identify the most difficult moment of that event. Very good. While that is happening, that most difficult moment, whatever is happening, what are your physical reactions? Yes. What are your physical reactions? Now, what are your emotional reactions while that is happening? Now, I want you to check your mental reactions. What are your mental reactions when that is taking place? Very good. Now that you have those 3, I want you to see how this all is affecting your life now. All those reactions, that physical, emotional, and mental reaction, what does it make you do in your life now? Yes. And this thing that makes you do, what does it prevent you from doing in your life? Very good. Now, if there's somebody else involved, and maybe if there's no one else involved but it's you, let's go ahead and forgive this other person and forgive ourselves for allowing to store that event as a sad event, because maybe, I'm just saying maybe, we felt like victims in that moment. Understand that forgiveness is not about becoming friends. Forgiveness is not about being okay with it or forgetting about it or stop seeking justice. Forgiveness means that today you're taking the decision not to drink a bottle of poison that you're drinking, thinking that while you're drinking it, you're killing your enemy. So forgive now. That's it. And after you forgive that, I want you to check your body, feel your body, sense your body. And here's my question. Where have you been storing this emotion all this time? Some people will say in my chest, in my heart, my abdomen, or in the womb. Feel your body. Where have you been storing this all this time? Very good. Now, that emotion that you have been storing in that part of your body, if it had a color, what color would it have? Some people will say red, some others black or gray. Now I want you to remove that color, that energy, that emotion from that part of your body. Remove that now. Very good. And once you have done that, in that empty space, that emotion that you had left, I want you to put something beautiful instead of that. Could be a picture of your pet, your parents, your relatives. Could be a landscape, whatever you consider to be beautiful. Put it there, and from now on, whenever you remember about this event, you're going to remember about that you just put in that space. Very good. As you feel lighter and happier. Very good. And now I want you to pick a color, pick a frequency, a color. Some people will say blue, some others purple, whatever color you consider to be beautiful, the frequency. Now I want you to start putting that frequency all over your body, starting from the top of your head. At the same time, we're going to harmonize your chakras as this energy goes through your mind, starting from the top of your head, your brain, your throat, removing any blockages, allowing you to express yourself, allowing you to communicate that thing that you have been keeping in your throat because maybe you were afraid, or maybe you were not feeling sure or secure. Keep putting that frequency, that color in your chest, removing that emotion from your heart. Go down to your solar plexus, putting that frequency, that color, and then going to the root chakra now. Allowing now your whole body to be surrounded and vibrating in that frequency, in that beautiful color. Very good. And as you are there, remember that nothing happens by chance. Every situation that we face is because there's something to learn. There's a lesson behind that event. Every time we feel victims, just remember that it's just a role that we're playing in our lives, but that victim role is not allowing you to evolve. It's not allowing you to take ownership of the lesson. It's not allowing you to get your power back, because when you feel a victim, you're giving your energy to the aggressor. And when you give your energy, you don't have all the energy with you. You don't have all your power with you. When you decide to become a victim, you get trapped in that event, in space and time. You're always trapped in that event. Recover your energy now. It's difficult to understand this, but every victim has been an aggressor before. These are just roles that we play in our lives. So today, December 31st, 2021, take the decision to stop being a victim. Get your power back. Get your energy back. This is what you're going to take to year 2022. You're going to start a new year. You're going to start new lessons. Yes, I'm not saying that life is going to be easier. We didn't come to this planet on vacation. We came here to learn. This is a school. We'll face challenges. Yes, this is how we learn. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And as I count, I want you to start coming back, feeling lighter, happier, with renewed purpose and energy. 1, start coming up. 2, I want you to disconnect all those feelings and emotions, those negative feelings and emotions that do not serve your purpose anymore. Leave them behind. When I get to 3, you will open your eyes and you will feel happy, refreshed, with renewed energy and purpose. And 3, open your eyes now. Every time you face these type of situations, you can do this exercise. Don't keep these emotions stored in your body, because if you do, you get trapped. If you do, you're becoming a victim. But the most concerning part is that that emotion can turn into a physical symptom. And of course, we don't want that. Anyway, I want to thank you again for watching this video. I want to thank you for your support, for watching my videos on YouTube, following me on Instagram and Facebook, and for those of you that took introspective hypnosis, the course, or if you booked a session with me, or if you're thinking to book a session, remember that we're here to learn, we're here to evolve, and that there are no victims. Leave all those negative emotions behind. Thank you again, and I wish you a happy new year. Until next time, bye-bye.